So when you come out of your house because you've been drinking from 5 o'clock, 2 beers in Gusto, then to a local bar, 1 beer, and then you go home and you have go to the supermarket, get a small glass bottle of sake, and then you go home and you got half a bottle of wine, and then you realise it's not enough. So you come out of your house and you think, have you got enough money in my pocket? And I've got 300 and something yen. Just enough money for one of these. Which is called Kinmogi. A very big beer for 300 yen. Good. This is the closest place. Well, this is the closest place with beer and Wi-Fi. Good morning, Rotwa. How are you? The bar is very, very busy. Good to see that. It's good to see that, but it is increasing in this area. 200 new cases in the Nagoya area, 8 million people. So have I got enough vitamin D? My immune system is like 700 points. And now they are saying that I don't know. In Japan, 10 months, 2,000 deaths, under 2,000. In England, my beloved country, 50,000 people have died because they're fucked up. It's the same case. It's the same thing in America. They really do not care about the people. They really don't. Especially if they're poor, old, black or Asian, they don't care. There's no professionalism. There is no professionalism in the NHS because they paid shit wages. They paid shit wages and you could not get. So you cannot get decent people to stay in the trade, to stay in the profession. No, but everywhere I look now is that most people, the majority of people, over 90%, 95% of people are wearing masks all the time. And this seems to be the thing. You've got to wear a mask. It has increased in this area amongst young people in their 20s because they go out and they drink and they spread the virus. But as you can see, there are no 20-year-olds near me. And it does seem to be that it is a disease that kills very old people. Yeah, it's very strange, you know what you're saying, and but in America and Europe, England, Spain, Italy, the disease is fucking going wild. But even if you don't die, there is a possibility that you will still get like some kind of debilitating disease that like fucks up your life for a few months. Who the fuck wants that? Okay, you're not going to die, but also, who wants to be fucking sidelined? In Asian families, they go and there's a fucking mixed family inside the house, in 3 generations. The young kids go out and the mix. They just want their fucking granddad and grandma's pension. I could have done with a snack, but I guess I was too lazy to go back upstairs. Well, you're right, my friend. There is no cure for stupidity. And on the other side of the coin or glove is that they want to kill their fucking grandparents. So, but if I was a granddad, or if I was in my 60s, 70s, 80s in America, I'd be at the front door with a fucking shotgun saying, you don't need to come this fucking Thanksgiving Day. Fuck that. I have 2 friends. One of them is 89, and the other friend is 94. The 94-year-old guy lives next to me, like within 100 yards, less than 100 yards. And he's got to 94 because it's in his genes. He's a strong character, strong body. To get to 94 is very, very, very fucking rare. And he smokes and he drinks. Maybe just one, like my other friend who's 89, maybe just have like 1 drink a day, like a little glass of sake, that's it. But it's the mind, that's the thing, is the mind is still working. They've been in the height of their, like in their 40s and 50s, these were like fucking great men. And they just carried it on. They lived it out. Their brains are fucking a lot better than fucking average. And that's it. It's the brain power. It's the brains that do it. That if you're not brainy, get brainy. Now, but these are people that own businesses. They've been very successful, and which has led to their long lives. And they both smoked. My friend who is 89, he had his larynx removed when he was or that area. Stopped smoking in his 50s, he's 56, and then he built his apartment. So we're only here once. Too many young people die from drink. I have drink, by the way. Yeah, but if it's still there, the problem is with all the fucking television programs, they will always think it's some kind of fucking scam or some kind of trick. But when all the hospitals are full of people that are like falling down, if you can't differentiate from that, Yes, Torikizoku. How did you know? Trent, right? Trent, is that my friend Trent from Nagoya, Canadian guy? I only know one Trent. Is that you, Trent? Yes, I am Iwak. Oh, okay. A different Trent. I only know one Trent. Okay, all right. Where are you from, Trent? Yes, this is, what did you say? Yes, I am English Shushin. Okay. Which Trent, do you know the Sheffield Shield? Yeah, maybe Japan, or I saw that the cases are increasing in this area. So I don't think it's going to be like 1918, but aha, are you like the Swedish band? I need a shaver, I need to shave my head. I just want to see in the next 2 months when they're giving out all these vaccines, if it could be cured, if it could be stopped or slowed down in the next 2 months, that would be fantastic. Hello, Johnny. How is it going? This is only a drunken return. Johnny, where are you now? Are you back home with your family, or are you in? Would you say Totori? I don't know what's up with the name Trent, like, because in England I don't we have the River Trent. I don't know why they named their kids after a river. But also in Sheffield we have a River Don. There's also a River Don in Moscow, which is a lot bigger river than the Sheffield River Don. So I just wonder how many children are named after rivers, like Nile, Mississippi, Amazon. Is it a good thing to name your child after a river? Well, I guess rivers are life, so... River Thames. Wouldn't fucking recommend naming your child after the River Thames. The longest river in England is 216 miles long, but I just can't remember its name. The longest river in the world is the Nile. The miles. There was a program once, and they found the source of the River Nile, and I just thought, who gives a fuck? Most of these program makers from the BBC are on fucking drugs. I wish I could afford those drugs. I wouldn't buy those drugs. I just wish I could afford those drugs. Do you remember the girl from the Crying Game? She was also the Kiefer Sutherland's wife and the president's fucking... I forget what the name of the show was. Kiefer Sutherland, he became the president by default. And his wife was this beautiful woman from Ireland, and in real life she was married to a surgeon, and the surgeon, he was like 33 years old, and he came home one night and he fell down dead in the hallway, and he had some kind of problem. He died. He was fucking 33 years old. And when just cunt like me, you always feel guilt when someone with great talent or someone with better value than yourself, when they die, it's a guilt that will not go away. It's really horrible. So God knows what people are like that take drugs, or like my brothers who are cunts. What kind of guilt do they carry? So last week I was in a car accident, and when me and this other guy we hit, he was heading west, I was heading north. We collided, and I went through two fields. It was the longest 3 seconds of my life. And you just don't know when it's gonna fucking end. It really is. It really is an amazing fucking experience. You know, it's so when my truck stopped, I got out, and the first hadn't gone through a fucking stop sign, and that thing. So this guy said, "Where are you going?" And I ignored what he said, and I just went to check that I hadn't. If I'd have gone through a stop sign, I would have been really fucked over. So, and luckily we both made a mistake. It was a shared problem, and he paid for it, or his insurance company paid for his problem, and I had to fucking sort out my problem, which I've still got to sort out. So I pulled out my step from the truck. I pull it out. I could still use the truck. And but that's a good thing. It was still movable. I don't know if anyone's fucking paying attention or anyone cares, but. Hello, Jasmine Grace. Are you? I don't know. Sumasen. Vad är det? Glass måste jag tänka det. Glass. No, glass. Life in the beer, you would like hit the top of the glass, and the glass that would create a reaction. So that would create a reaction that would like bring life into the beer. But now in Japan, I just like pour the. So I would just pour the beer into the glass, and that makes it lively. So. Johnny, you said you went to Tori, isn't that like in? Isn't that in past Tokyo? Isn't that in Tokyo? The good thing, I worked in a few restaurants, not a lot of time, but I worked in restaurants. I don't know, maybe in my life, I'm 60, maybe I worked in 1 year, 2 years, maybe 3 years, maybe not quite 3 years. But the thing is, if you work in a busy restaurant, the shift just passes so quickly. Your work just passes so quickly. If it's a busy restaurant, if it's not so busy, it doesn't pass so quick. So when things get back to normal, if you're looking for a job to do, working in a restaurant, kitchen, fucking, a lot of people in kitchens are fucking crazy cunts, you know. But it's not a good position for a timid person. But I think they are mainly nice. In America, it probably fucked up, but it's very enjoyable work. It's interesting work, without a doubt. And I guess that it's getting easier because a lot of companies now, they cook the food off site and all you have to do is warm up the fucking food. Woo. Do any of you people know Aurora or Sigrid, two Norwegian singers, very likable, very talented? My best night of sex was with a Norwegian girl in Crete. It was great. Anita. Are you home now? Okay, John, that's good. Why did you go there? When my drinking mate in Nagoya, we were drinking mates for 15 years, and then the cunt went back to Canada. But his dad came and visited us like a couple of times, and his dad was like late 60s or early 70s. And we drank those days we drank a lot. We really did. And his dad kept up. His dad was so his dad was like as you can imagine, his dad was like over 20 years older than us. He would drink as much. Well, we would have been in our mid 40s or late 40s, and his dad was in his 70s. But he kept up with us, fucking pint for pint. Great guy. It's very strange that if you go the education system wise, where you go to a high school 18 and then you go to university, it doesn't necessarily pay off. It's just that you'll meet more gay people. And if you can leave school at 16 and you stick at what you're doing, whether it's building or painting or fishing, you will probably end up more successful. You don't need to go to university. Especially people now, stupid people are going to university and college all over the world. Well, maybe in Western Europe. I hope it's not the same in fucking most of Europe, because in England and America, they're going to college and they're thinking that they're fucking smart. The people that should go to university, very small percentage, 5-10%. The people, in one word, they're not as smart as the fucking teachers or the politicians, but they have a valuable degree. But now people are going to university, or no, it's not real university. It's just fucking bollocks, and they think they're fucking smart. That's sad. I am going to delete this video, by the way. So how long is that? Are you home in Toronto? How long is that street, John? Vancouver was the first place that had illuminated signboards. Maybe 1918, like 100 years ago, they had illuminated signboards. But the problem was, people came from over to see these signboards, and they just kept crashing into each other. So all the illuminated signboards were taken down. Today I bought 2 pairs of trousers, 1,000 yen each. That was great. And a pair of braces, 3,000 yen. 2 pair of trousers, 1 pair of braces. It's like a song. Whoa! Well, it's going to shut down in 30 seconds, so whoever's just joined, thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Bye, Jason. That's calm. Well, it said 30 seconds. Maybe I was wrong. I don't know.